In this era of rapidly advancing artificial intelligence, humanity is facing an invisible contest. On one side are increasingly powerful robots. On the other, humans overwhelmed by the anxiety of becoming obsolete. Many are still trying to keep up by accumulating more knowledge, more certificates, more data, more skills, yet fail to realize that's the battlefield where robots excel. The real way to survive, even transcend in the age of AI, is not to do more, but to let go, to master the art of subtraction. That's where Laozi's wisdom comes in. Here, especially large language models, represent the pinnacle of additive intelligence. They ingest massive amounts of data, layer upon layer, and generate answers at lightning speed. If humans try to outlearn AI on its own terms, we'll lose. But AI has a fatal flaw. It doesn't know how to subtract. It cannot renounce, cannot surrender, cannot attain insight by letting go. It builds endlessly, until it crashes under the weight of itself. Humans, on the other hand, are designed to shed. Laozi said, in pursuit of knowledge, one adds daily. In pursuit of the Tao, one subtracts daily. Subtract and subtract again until one reaches non-action. We are not here to be data machines. We are here to awaken, not to become more, but to become less of what we are not. If artificial intelligence is the embodiment of mechanical intelligence, then, well, subtraction-based learning is the pathway to spiritual intelligence. You have a God within you, but it's buried beneath layers of craving, comparison and ego. Likes, comments, achievements, they're all additions, you know. True learning is letting go. Real gods don't fight. If you're fighting, you're not divine yet. You're still weighed down by desire. The real decentralization of religion is not the creation of new denominations, but the awakening of the divine within every individual. As in yoga, namaste. The divine in me greets the divine in you. This is the heart of Laozi Academy, not to crown experts, but to provide a space where anyone can practice subtraction, to shed their ego and reconnect with Tao. Don't just like other people's spiritual posts, start your own path. Don't be a fan, be a flame. Stop feeding the algorithm. Feed your own soul, build your own website, wear the Laozi Academy logo. It's copyright free. Put it on your cap, your t-shirt. Share your interpretations of the Tao Te Ching and your journey in subtraction-based learning. Your likes feed my ego, but your own creations awaken your God. I'd rather see 1,000 Laozi logos bloom across the world than 1,000 comments under my post. When robots try to subtract, they simply deactivate functions or run out of memory. Eventually, they crash or go silent. Without language input or training data, they are nothing. But humans, we subtract to fly. The more we let go, the lighter we become, until we rise. Laozi said, reversal is the movement of the Tao, softness is its function. The tongue outlasts the teeth not because it's stronger, but because it's flexible. True strength is soft, yielding, and empty. That's why subtraction leads not to emptiness, but to rebirth. I don't want your likes. I want you to become your own Laozi. Print your understanding, speak your own Tao, wear your path on your sleeve, let your voice rise from the silence of subtraction. Let your presence shine not by how much you've learned, but by how much you've unlearned. In a world where robots add until they collapse, humans subtract until they transcend. A single flower does not make spring, but 100 flowers in bloom. Now that is spring in full. May you bloom.